let's make the most of this night. Come on, baby, take my hand. And we don't need to do the things we don't want to do.
Good afternoon, there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Amazon Great Indian Championship, Amazon Great Indian Festival Valorant Championship, brought to you in association with Logitech, Intel, and LG Ultragear. Sorry for the mess up there, but yeah, seems like it
A
is
little
it
bit
is
of
going to be
rust.
there. Yeah, it is going to be a little bit rusty because I'm on the desk once again, and yeah, I mean, it has been some time since I was on the casting desk, so it's good to be back. Aggressive. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's your debut once again, man. The double duo is back. We've been waiting for this
Yep.
for a really long time. I've been hounding you for days on end. It's been a month since we last casted together, and you know
Yep.
it's gonna be a blast when me and Assassin are here, especially when you consider the matchup for today, because this one's gonna be one for the books. Truerippers versus Godparticles. As we head on down over towards the fixtures, man. I'm really dumbfounded because I have no idea who's gonna be the one to take this. Both of these squads, they're very evenly matched. Both of them are trying to break into the tier 1 scene. They're this close. They're like just a hairline away from getting there. And now that they're facing off against one another, they're going to showcase who deserves that title for the tier 1 the most. Will it be Truerippers or Godparticles?
That's right. We're in the lower bracket finals now of the Amazon Great Indian Festival Valorant Championship in association with Logitech, Intel, and LG Ultragear. It's quite an honor to be casting with you, Aggressive, once again. And to be honest, I feel as if Truerippers going up against a set of Godparticles, this surely is going to be fireworks, and it's going to be down to what maps they're going to be playing as well. We are going to be heading on to the map veto much later, though. But before that, we have something very, very important to talk about. That is the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale. That's
Yep.
right. The sale is live right now. You guys can go ahead down in the description box below and check out all the links and grab as much as you can. These are the final days of the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale, guys, and you surely don't want to miss on some of the amazing deals, up to 55% off on HyperX products. And we've got Steel Series products on sale, Logitech, LG Ultra Gear, and Intel products up for grabs as well. So don't forget to go ahead and check out all the links down in the description and also grab whatever you can because, again, reminding you, final days of the Amazon Great Festival sale. Don't want to miss out. But yeah, let's move it on towards the matchup now as we are going to be heading straight in towards the map veto and taking a quick look as to which maps are going to be played between both of these teams. I feel as if, Team God Particles picking up the map of Breeze. I'm not surprised as these guys want to bring in a little bit of a variety into the play here. We usually are very used to seeing Haven, Breeze is, I mean, sorry, not Breeze, Haven, Ascent, Split. But hey, God Particles going up against the side of Truerippers today and picking the map of Breeze as map number one. It's surely a very adventurous and a ballsy play, don't you say, Aggressive?
In a way, it feels like a lot of these experienced teams, the more higher up you go, they tend to stray away from the casual, normal maps. Initially, it was always the map of Haven getting picked up, Split, and Bind. Those are the three maps that most of the teams practice. But how many teams actually practice the map of Breeze and they have mastered it to the point where they can say that, okay, this is our best map? I can, off the top of my head, count only two teams. That being GE and Velocity. Velocity, they are the kings of Breeze. This is the map that's their crutch pick. This is the map that they always pick up no matter what happens in whatever situation. They can always rely on this to be a map where they can come on back from any situation. And now, Godparticles, they're another squad that have finally picked up the map of Breeze and made them their own staple. I have not really seen Godparticles even lose out to any of the other squads on Breeze other than Velocity. And that's just one time. And even when Velocity did win out against them, it was on a very tight scoreline. It was something along the lines of a 13 and 11, if I remember correctly. Godparticles nearly got the win against them there. With all of these factors coming into play, I understand why Godparticles just love the Breeze pickup. They know exactly what they want to do to try and take down their opposition. And a lot of the other squads, they have not really played Breeze enough to get to that stage where they can counteract Godparticles. So Truerippers and their track record wise, yes, they're a really good squad. Their team play and synergy are just like it's just beautiful. It just screams perfection whenever you see them on any of the other maps. They know how to play around each other. They can have fun on the server, and they can of course be flashy with Paradox leading the charge through all of it. But the thing is, on the map of Breeze, they don't have that similar level of strategic prowess as all of the other teams. Their aim game can absolutely sound you, but when it comes down to the raw strategy aspect, Breeze could be a problem here, especially against Godparticles.
Yeah, I mean, I feel as if the side of God Particles today are surely going to be looking really, really strong as, they've got themselves a good run throughout the Amazon Great Indian Festival Valorant Championship. And I feel as if against the side of Truerippers today, Truerippers, they've had their own set of ups and downs. So it's going to be down to how exactly things are going to roll down here. But I'm sure that you guys are going to be rolling down with some amazing deals that are going to be coming in the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale. So please go down to the description box below and check out the sale before we jump straight into towards the agent selection screen. The teams and the players are getting ready right now. The players from the side of Truerippers are making it a bit of a delay here. Godparticles are ready. Truerippers, on the other hand, they are joining in. They've got their final player to join in now as well. As soon as he's going to be in, the server going to be kickstarting things off with the map of Breeze. Now, the map of Breeze, I've seen Godparticles and Truerippers, both of these teams play on the map of Breeze before, and I feel as if Truerippers, they have a strong attack, but their defense is a little bit of a problem. Godparticles, on the other hand, is quite the opposite. Their attack isn't that impressive, but their defense is actually a lot impressive. So, really looking forward to seeing what exactly is going to come down on the defense from the side of Godparticles. Truerippers are going to be the ones who are going to be starting off the map of Breeze on the defense, so they might be at a disadvantage here. Again, considering the fact that Godparticles aren't that great on their attack, things might just be, very close. So we want that. We exactly want that to happen. We want things to be very, very close, and we want the action to go all three maps to make this lower bracket finals hell lot of interesting. So yeah, one to remember for sure. I mean, that is definitely like the grand finals and the semifinals, but okay. Anyways, lower bracket finals now. Truerippers versus the side of Godparticles. So we talked about the map of Breeze. We're going to be talking about the map of Ascent and Haven later, but the map of Breeze generally aggressive. I feel as if the side of Godparticles, right, they're going to be a lot aggressive on both their attack as well as on their defense. I feel as if Godparticles, they're a team that are very momentum based. Like they heavily rely on their momentum, and once they have that momentum going on for themselves, they truly outshine their opponents.
Yeah, that's for sure. But at the same time, you got to think of a player in particular that enables them to have this much aggression. Yes, there's players like Knight Rider, Shivy, and Scargod. But who are the unsung heroes in this situation, especially from Godparticles? It has to be Logista. Logista is an absolute god on that cipher, man. The way he's able to go in for lurks, it's as if I'm watching Hellfighter just running around the entire server causing all of the damage. That's how good Logista is as a player. The way he just walks down halls on the attacker's side, he can consistently get 2 or 3 kills. He knows how to manage his surroundings, and he knows how to manage his utility to circumvent a lot of the aggressive plays that could be coming through from his opposition, and then uses to its own advantage, relaying the information to his team. And even if he doesn't get a kill, he creates enough space for a squad to rush into a site and allow them to go in for the possibility of kills. And with all of these factors and the control element that he brings down to the table, in my eyes, Logista's the best player in the side of Godparticles when it comes down to Breeze. We always think about the duelists to be the star fraggers here, but on Breeze, the main thing that you really need is one very strong Sentinel player, because this Sentinel player alone can turn around an entire round on its head just by him lurking up, getting those 2 frags, and then creating space for your team.
Absolutely. And I feel as if the side of Godparticles, they definitely have a very strong Sentinel. Don't really forget Relic, right? Relic and Crosshair from the side of Truerippers as well. So things are going to be very spicy. Things are going to be very intense. Really looking forward to seeing... Exactly. Battle of the Lurkers. And on top of that, can't really wait to see what exactly Bones is going to do. Bones from the side of Truerippers, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that guy is an amazing controller and an initiator as well. I feel as if Bones is a really, really good pick be in the active 5. So if you guys didn't know already, Bones used to be the 6th for the side of Truerippers. Now I feel as if things have changed. Bones has been actively playing in every single match coming out from the side of Truerippers. So with having Bones in that roster, I feel things are very spicy, very intense, both in terms of frag department as well as the ability/utility usage as well. Bones is an amazing headshot machine. I mean, you guys wouldn't even see him coming.
The last time around, you were on production that day. You were on the production side, and you were like, "Oh my god, Bones, stop!"
I know.
This guy just popped off beyond word, just flicking around 180s all day long, and it was on the map of Breeze, and he was playing a Viper with 24 frags, and they still did lose the game. But imagine Bones being the top fragger for both of the teams with 24. That's how incredible he was that day to bring in so many rounds for Truerippers. And if he's able to give the same level of performance here against Godparticles, man, I'm pretty sure that Godparticles, they're going to be shaking in their boots.
Absolutely. So the thing is that Bones, right? The way his aim works is just immaculate. Like the way he just snaps onto his enemies, the way he just sees his enemies and just taps on out of their face and whatnot is just it's intense. Now that is what sets Bones apart as a player as well. So not only is he a very good support player, but in terms of the frag department, he does quite a lot for the team. Sort of enables, Paradox and the rest of the gang to just take a chill pill because earlier it used to be mostly one tap god and Paradox just pulling the entire weight because they were the main two duelists. But then things changed when Paradox was the only duelist in the team, and then one tap god and Paradox just switched roles. Sometimes if Paradox is not feeling it, one tap god would pick up the role of the Jet, and then now Paradox picks up the role of the Jet. So things are very versatile for the side of Team Truerippers, and that is why we love them as a team, as a unit, because they don't usually tend to do the things that they do every time. Like they always bring in a little bit of a masala, a little bit of a spice here and there. And the culmination of this is Trueripper Esports as a whole, their Valorant roster. So yeah, I mean, really looking forward to seeing what exactly they're going to do against the side of Godparticles today. Godparticles, on the other hand, they are a completely different story whatsoever. I mean, Scar God and his Scar Peak, we invented that thing, aggressive. I mean, we got that into the place. So yeah, you guys can give us credits later. It's completely fine. But yeah, Scar God and team, especially Knight Rider.
The three knights here in this, the three musketeers, we can call them, of the Valorant scene. They have stuck together for so long, Assassin, that I want to dub them three musketeers. They are unbeatable. When they're in their element, when they're together as a squad, I don't know who can beat them. That's my personal opinion, anyways.
Let me stop it right there. Agent selection screen is ready, so why don't we quickly jump straight in towards the agent selection screen and take a quick look as to what agents are both of these teams picking. Because I'm really excited on the map of Breeze what is going to be the lineup coming out from both of these teams. I feel as if KO might be a pick as well coming out from either of the side, because we are seeing KO, coming out quite a lot nowadays. We are also going to be seeing, as you said, amazing Sentinel plays. Might just be a Sage and a Cypher in there. There's a Sky for sure, so...
No duelist?
Wow, interesting. Wow.
Knight Rider? You're not gonna do that. I know for a fact. You're trolling us. Yeah, he's of course gonna pick up his Jet. He's not gonna go for that Sage. That's never gonna happen. Paradox picking up the Euro. Yeah, if he does, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna be hyping up his place more than usual. I think someone did tell us to hype up his place quite a lot. And Paradox, if he picks up a Euro, man, Assassin, do you want to take it or should I?
He definitely did not call me and pay me to praise him. Just kidding. But yeah, the side of Truerippers, it was some kind of for the Euro. I really want to see him play the Euro. Crosshair on the Jet. I'm not really sure how exactly things are going to be there. But he owns on the Initiator role alongside Master. A double Initiator, double Duelist, and a single Controller. Wow. This is insane. What is this lineup coming out from the side of Truerippers aggressive?
Okay. First of all, I didn't think you would actually pick the Euro. I thought it was a joke. I thought that, okay, when you were talking to him, he just was like, okay, just hype me up a lot. And now I know why he was saying that. I have never seen the strategy.
Yeah, I mean, me and Paradox go way back, in other tactical shooters as well. We were best buddies and we used to play together. So today, when he came to know that I was on the casting desk, he was like, "Hey, Assassin, if you don't praise me well, if you don't praise my amazing plays, then I don't know what I'm gonna do to you." But jokes aside, what we have got for you in store, or Amazon does, is the Great Indian Festival sale. Right now, link down in the description below. Final days going on, so I want you guys to not miss out on any deals. So please kindly go ahead, check it out. The link is also pinned on the chat box, so if you guys just want to maneuver towards the Great Indian Festival sale easily. Let's move into the game now and take a quick look as to what exactly is coming out from both of these teams. Aggressive.
It's just One of those games that you really don't want to miss here. Both of these teams. This is the lower bracket final. He's in element. Oh my god. Crosshair, he misses out on the first initial ball. It deals like a chunk of damage though. He spots out one of the players. He's gonna be able to catch out one, but still, he's not gonna be the one to survive. Scargot from the back is gonna be able to shut down another one. But Bones and Relic, they're gonna be able to shut down two more. And oh my god, the round's already started. It's already all of the players dead. It's a 2 versus 2 situation. What just happened? Everyone just rushed in towards the site. And they just dropped like flies. Shavy's gonna be able to shut down Bones as well. On a beautiful positioning game from his own end. Got that lurk, got that kill, but now it's all up to Masters. Masters. He has been the one to clutch out multiple different rounds for Truerippers, but the thing is, on Breeze, yeah, going in for clutch situations in a 1 versus 2 is close to impossible.
Well, let's see what exactly is going to happen, though. The spike is going to get planted, and I feel as if in a 1 versus 2 situation, things might just go into the favor of the side of Godparticles now. Master, if you can clutch this out, this is going to be an amazing clip for him. A highlight reel for sure. But yeah, Master, he's just going to go ahead and maybe use his recon. Nah, not going to do that. Just going to walk into the crosshairs of Logista, and Logista is going to be the one to seal the deal for round 1. So there you have it. Pistol going into the favor of Godparticles, and we did see that aggression that I was talking about, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. When you consider the aggressive plays being made by all of the members of Godparticles, you can see that they're in their element. They know how to go in for trades. They know how to go in for all of these fights. And they're being the ones to systematically dismantle a lot of the defensive holds from Truerippers. But once again, the main thing that I always highlight is that you never judge a team by their pistol round, because pistol rounds are pretty much throwaway rounds at this point in the game of Valorant. No one wants to win it for some reason. There's no strategy that gives you an advantage by winning out on the pistol round. So do or die, they're just going to give it away. Knight Rider, though, going in for a Vandal on the second round. He's really confident. And he has his team to back him up as well, so why shouldn't he be? But Knight Rider, a little bit too much confidence there, just pushing on towards the side of McDonald's. Oh no, this could be a really bad idea, but at the same time, no one's going to be pushing him just yet. 4 players on towards the angle of mid. They're trying to see if they can find a kill, but they're not going to be able to find anything other than a couple of bullets from the side of Scargon.
That's right, Logista now is holding that angle where Master is coming in from. Man, Paradox in the Euro, I'm so excited. I really want to see some insane 9,000 IQ Euro plays.
Or an assassination attempt.
Like, you know, always we've been cribbing about why people don't play Euro in tournament games, why people don't pick up the Euro. Euro is such a good duelist, there's that. But now that we're finally seeing it, I don't know if Paradox is going to live up to the hype.
Well, let's just wait until the first initial buy round, shall we? Because the buy round's where the real fun's at. The buy round is where you really want to see if Truerippers can make that Euro work or not. Because on the map of Breeze in particular, yes, the Euro's pretty decent, but I would have preferred this to be on a bind pickup, maybe if they really did want to take it. But hey, if Paradox is feeling himself, if he wants to showcase to it exactly what he can do, who am I to judge? Use that Euro, showcase to us exactly why you think he's a tier 1 character. But the thing is, Assassin, I'm just waiting for the Euro rework. Yes, I have a friend. He's my duo partner that I play ranked with all the time. He's a Euro main. And
I thought we were duo partners. Fine.
No. We are duo partners in the terms of casting, but you don't want to play the video game. You don't want to play the video game. We are life partners, Assassin. But in the game, it's very different.
Yeah, well, all the side. Is that what they're calling now? Customer relationship,
Okay,
anyways, moving it towards this high round where might just be seeing Knight Rider with that Vandal getting something.
Oh no!
Well, Paradox is going to be tied for Crosshair to live up to his name and put that Crosshair to the right placement. Knight on the other hand, he's going to try and move it over towards the defender's at his spawn because he knows that there's someone over towards the A-halls. Crosshair on the other hand knows where exactly the Sova is. Shivi doesn't really want to get taken down by that Vandal now, do you? So you better just fall back. Knight Rider, on the other hand, is being hunted. Bones, he's in the mode where he's using the and he's gonna get caught off guard. What did you do, Master? Why did you leave Bones all by himself?
Ooh, that's not a position that you want to give up just yet. Knight Rider, though, with 6 HP. He's trying to go in for rotation, but still Crosshair. He's gonna be the one to shut down the Spiker. And now with the spike in their favor, Ember, he just can't. If he tries to pick up the spike, he's just dead. He needs Knight Rider to be the one to get them out of the sticky situation. Why is he pushing from mid? Knight Rider, he gave away so much noise. They know exactly where he is. With 10 seconds left, they're just going to need to go in for a save here. No kills are going to be coming out. Knight Rider with 6 HP. Just cut your losses and run on away. First initial buy run going in the favor of Truerippers.
Well, we didn't get to see amazing Euro plays in the buy run, but we definitely got to see Crosshair shining with that Jet. I mean, it's quite rare we see him on the Jet, right? We usually see Crosshair on the Sova or even the Phoenix. To be quite frank, a lot of roles have changed on the side of Truerippers, right? Earlier it used to be Relic on the Sentinel, Crosshair on the Initiator, Master to be on the Duelist, Paradox to be on the Jet. Duelist mainly Phoenix, by the way. Master used to be maining Phoenix, he used to be a Phoenix god. But, yeah, I mean, things have changed. I mean, every single... See, the best part about Truerippers, right, is the fact that they are open to be, you know, they're quite open to, I don't know, versatility and, you know, they're open to trying different roles.
They're trying to figure something out here, but in general, they're not able to do as much as you would have expected. Too many role changes like Assassin. We always talk about this, that changing roles is not really the best of plans here. Sometimes just sticking to one gives you a lot more of an understanding of what your role is on a squad. But still, Knight Rider, how is he still alive, Masters? You should have gone in for the swing, my man. He didn't go in for it, but still the kill's gonna be coming on down through Masters. Missing out a couple of bullets, that's gonna be dangerous. Ember's gonna be able to shut him down, and that's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. But with only 47 seconds left on the clock, they need to go in fast, they need to go in hard. It's gonna be Chibi and Logista being able to find 2 for themselves. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the defense, they're already breaking apart. They have nowhere to go, they have nowhere to run, and they have nowhere to hide. Crosshair, last line of defense with Paradox on the sidelines. Gets a bullet to his skull, and now Paradox, 9 HP in a dream. Maybe with a Euro, he can do one thing with that flash, but yeah. It's better to run out, go in for a save. Or even maybe go in for a couple of exit frags, but that tripwire, it's not going to give him anything.
Well, let's see what exactly is going to happen. Yep, Paradox is going to get caught.
Oh.
He still managed to find a headshot. Not bad, Scar God, get deleted, says Paradox. As Ember's going to be the one to go ahead and finish him off before he does further damage. Well, the third on the board for the side of Godparticles now, and I feel as if the side of Truerippers, they might be feeling the heat a little bit, and they don't really have money to go in for a buy, so eco it is, and time for Bones to shine with that Sheriff.
Sessionally, not in the best of spots, 1-3, ladies and gentlemen. A buy round loss for them, but I guess it's fine. They're still trying to test out the waters. You gotta remember that this is Godparticles pickup. And at the same time, Truerippers just hate this map with a passion. I have never seen Truerippers without this map on Breeze whatsoever, but maybe things can change right here and now. Crosshair casually taps Scargot in the forehead twice, takes him out. Beautiful flashes being used by the Euro, and they're running on down through, but still Shibby, he's in a better position. Shibby's gonna be gone for 1. It's gonna be Bones on the sidelines with that Sheriff being able to shut down Logista. 3 versus 3 situation, and ladies and gentlemen, it's happening. A possible Thrifty on the map of Breeze, that is not something that happens quite often.
Ah, well,
Ooh,
definitely.
dude, Shivy. Oh.
Yeah. She's going to go ahead and quickly take down Master, and with that, we're going to be seeing Ember. He's going to try and hold on to a position where he might just be run down by Bones. Bones... I guess he's aware of the fact that there are multiple players outside of the site as well.
Oh my god, Shibby, what was that jiggle? Wow. That was a shot. That was a shot and a half. Shibby, take a bow. 4K, well deserved. And I don't know, man. Shibby recently has been so cracked out of his mind that I have no words for him.
That's right. Shivy has always been that player. Like, he has always been an aim god, and you know, it's like he just needs the right support, and everything will be just insane.
The way he just taps people out of existence, man. Like, he's an IGL, he's controlling the entire squad, and then he hits shots like this. He's an absolute aim machine when he wants to be for his team. But at the same time, this time around, it's going to be Crosshair's turn to try and go in for a kill. But Crosshair, this is a dangerous game you are playing against Knight Rider. But Crosshair, that jiggle was so quick. He was like, nope, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not taking that fight. But at the same time, Paradox is going to be taking one for himself. Takes out Ember, and without that Viper now, this execution has just gotten way harder. Yes, they can get the spike, but to try and survive this, it's not gonna be good. Knight Rider shows his shoulder. He's gonna get hit behind a wall here. And now Knight Rider, he is none the wiser. There's a player straight on his right side. That should be a free kill, but Crosshair's not gonna be the one to find it. The angle's not gonna be in his favor, and now slowly but surely, they have all of the information in the entire world, but the thing is, they don't know what to do with this information. Still 4 versus 4. With 47 seconds left on the clock, they need to go in for an execution, and the Seekers, that's going to give the first initial information for both of the teams. Ooh, Knight Rider.
Paradox looking to aggressive towards the mains, but unfortunately he's going to get taken down. Knight Rider now, I'm not really sure what more he is going to bring down to on the side of Truerippers, but what I definitely know is the fact that Crosshair ain't gonna miss that operator shot on towards Shivy. And with that, Knight Rider is gonna jump down from that opening. And yeah, there's not enough time, so they definitely need to move into a side towards the site now. Crosshair still eyeing over towards the mid double doors, whereas the entirety of Team Godparticles are eyeing over towards the B side. And I feel like the spike is definitely going to be planted. Skargod has enough time to plant the spike. The spike is going to go down, but Knight Rider and his maneuver right now is going to be the brilliant play. As he heard out Crosshair. Crosshair needs to check over towards the left-hand side, and I feel like he's going to do that as well. He's definitely not going to miss the side, but he's just not going to be quick enough. Knight Rider takes Crosshair down. 3 players from the side of Truerippers down without questions asked. Relic.
Oh my God. Yes,
getting that kill onto what Skargod, but Skargod has activated himself. Power peak, as we like to call that, but this time he won't be quick enough. It's going to be Knight Rider to pull out the blades now. A 1 versus 1 master. He's taking it, but it just takes Knight Rider 1 knife out of that blade storm.
Oh no, Knight Rider!
Yeah, he got taken down. It's fine though. I mean, they at least got the round. They have enough money to go in for the buy. An operator? I don't think so, but a Vandal for sure.
He just want to pick himself up a Vandal in this round and not use an operator, I guess. But at the same time, Knight Rider just got a little bit too overambitious. This kind of happens to Knight Rider from time to time. Whenever he does play on his home map, on the map of Breeze, he just tends to be a little bit too over-aggressive. He forgets to think about the situation. But hey, if you got the aim, what are you really worried about in this type? But now, what they do need to worry about here is the Blade Storm coming on down through from Crosshair. Just casually taps Knight Rider in the forehead. That's going to be good for 1. That's good positioning from their side. Good amount of flashes and utility being used by Bones as well to try and circumvent the strong push that could be coming on down over here. Paradox trying to look in for a kill for himself as well. Assassination Jutsu being used. He spots out Jimmy. He knows exactly what to expect, but still, he doesn't want to go in for it. He had a shorty in his hand, man. Come on. I wanted to see an assassination technique, but that's not going to be the case here. But Bones, he's going to be able to rattle the bones of Skargod by shoving a bullet into his skull. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, 4 versus 4. I mean, a 4 versus 3 situation on the map, sorry. They're looking good here, but at the same time, cannot get way too comfortable because Paradox, he's on that lurk with that shorty. Somehow, I believe as a Paradox is gonna get a kill. I feel like that, man.
Ember looking to connect something here, but hey, Paradox. His position has been revealed, by the way, and yeah. That's gonna be Master to go ahead and throw in their recon dart. The recon dart went out of the map, I think. No, wait.
Yes. No, it did.
Yeah, it did go out of the map, right? Yeah. Paradox using another flash to just go ahead and get himself a kill. He does. All comes out of Shibi. 1 versus 2. Oh, this might just be a chance for the side of Truerippers to completely turn things around. Can be a thrifty victory for the side of Truerippers, but no, Shimmy.
Shimmy, what are these shots, man? What are you doing?
Peeking through the corners. My goodness.
This guy is too fast. What is he on today? What did he have for breakfast, man? He just woke up and he's like, oh, it's just another day at the office. I'm gonna get a sip of my cup of joe and I'm just gonna hold my mouse and just casually flick on people. He's just like flicking around and every single shot is hitting the head. He doesn't even spray, dude. He shot 2 bullets. 2. And one of them hit the head and one of them hit the body. That's
my goodness. I mean, he just reminds me of a Red Bull Racing Formula One car through corners. Like,
Oh yeah, dude. Speed of this man is immaculate. I wonder what's gonna happen as soon as they go into defense. If Shivi's able to hit these shots and attack, oh boy, that defensive hold from him, it's just gonna get even stronger.
yeah, let's just right now. Well,
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
unfortunate. Crosshair, a lot more aggressive towards the tunnels there. As the side of Godparticles look to move in over towards the B side now after a failed attempt over towards A. Their entry was denied, and I feel as if they kind of have an idea as to how many players are defending the A side. So they're like, you know what? It's just going over towards B. Might just be one controller or an initiator there. It might be Bones or Relic. But surprise, surprise, Bones is over towards the A side this time around though. But everyone is looking to just leave the A side, except for Paradox, of course. Bones is there to help him out as well, so not a problem. Truerippers, they cannot overthink this. They should not overthink this, and no one's giving any support to Relic from mid. Crosshair was a bit late, and Knight Rider is going to take him down as well. 3 versus 4 situation for the side of Truerippers, now aggressive. And I feel as if this slow take from the side of Godparticles just yielded them the 7th on the board.
Oh, Paradox, he's gonna be going in for a little bit of a sneaky play from his own side. Masters pulls out the Hunter's Fury. He gets one, but Scargod with the Scar Peaks are just way too strong. Scargod looking for a 4K here. He pulls out the Trailblazer. He wants one more, but Masters, he's just having fun out here. 1 bullet and a dream from the side of Knight Rider, though. If he misses this shot, it's all over, but
Wow.
later. Does he miss? Of course he doesn't. He ends it all in style. Casually just, you know, taps his mouse with his ring finger, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get a kill, and I'm just gonna click. Dashes away in style, and cool kids don't look at explosions, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful round from the side of Godparticles. 1 and 7 on the scorecards. They take it all the way.
The Knight Rider car did not actually look back at the explosions, by the way. Do you know the OG Knight Rider? The car? The car that could speak?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that thing used to create mass amount of destruction and then used to look so cool. That's exactly what Knight Rider is, and that's why he lives to this day. Yeah, man, he's just sliding the corners. This guy is... Whoa. I mean, I know you guys... Yeah, I mean, you guys might be thinking that why are the casters just hyping up a round where the advantage is definitely on the side of Godparticles because the side of Truerippers is on an eco, but hey, you gotta look at what Knight Rider is doing. He has an operator, he doesn't have an assault rifle, and it's not easy around corners, and that to up close and personal becomes a lot difficult, but this guy just makes it look so easy.
Simplicity in his movements are just too good, but at the same time, Relic, he's a strong Sheriff player for a reason. He's looking for a couple of more, but against Knight Rider, it's not gonna happen that soon. Relic with a 2K. He's gonna be good with that Sheriff, but he's not gonna get as much value as he would have hoped for. And Paradox.
Wow.
He wanted to pull up a Euro play.
Yeah, Paradox was like, I'm just gonna throw in my teleport and I'm gonna try and teleport right in front of all of these players, but Shivi is like, hi, what are you trying to do?
Yes, Shivi's like confusion, man. Confused Unga Bunga. Who does this? Do you want to scare me on the spooky season? Happy Halloween, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Happy spooky season to all of you back at home. And hey, Paradox, he's challenging his inner spoopiness. He wants to try and scare everyone with his incredible Euro plays, but it's just not working today.
So hey, I feel as if Knight Rider might just be going ahead and pulling off another one of those incredible shots that he's very well known for. But, wow. Knight Rider just got saved by Legista. Did you see that?
Ooh. Just walks out and just slaps the player, but Knight Rider, one of those rare misses, and we got to witness it from his perspective.
I guess we just overhyped him a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
And I guess we cursed him and his incredible movements.
Yeah. The caster's curse is a cruel mistress indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Not that you can do about Erm. But for now, I guess it's fine. Knight Rider, he can take a back seat and allow all of his team members to try and, take the show a little bit. Paradox, he's looking to go in for a kill here. Paradox, no. They know he's here, Paradox. You don't open your curtains right in front of him, man.
I know exactly.
Oh,
What is he
God,
trying to
Paradox.
do?
He wants to scare them, man. He's like, peekaboo, I see you. And he wants to get a hug as well in the process before he shots them down, but Scargod's having none of that. Bones falls from the ledge. He's gonna be the one to fall apart here. And the Euro plays, man, I don't know. It's just not working out for them.
Clearly looks like that the side of Truerippers isn't ready on the map of Breeze.
Yeah, they just didn't want to play this.
They're having fun, yeah. I mean, they didn't have an option. Godparticles picked up the map of Breeze, and yeah, I guess they just have to suffer a loss here.
Yeah, at this point, this is a 1-9 scoreline. And you know how I feel about the map of Breeze and comebacks. Comebacks are just not a thing here on this map in particular. He's trying to bring something back, but at the same time, I kind of understand why Paradox now called you. Oh god, Paradox. You're giving us a fright for our lives, and hey, if this is what you want to do, then for sure. The entertainment purposes are there, but still, you would expect Truerippers to, you know, put up a lot more of a fight, but it feels like Breeze, yeah, they just don't want to play this map. They just want to get the second map over with. Oh, never mind. Maybe Bones wants to play this map.
I don't know. I'm just confused, and I'm kind of trying to think why Truerippers even.
Oh my god! What?
It just looks like that they aren't ready, right? They haven't done their homework on the map of Breeze, so just trying to gather as much as they can, you know, maybe finish it off on a good note. But ooh, Relic looks like someone's serious. And like Paradox, just stop crying. We will get this map.
Yes.
Just try a little bit. Just work with me here, all right? I want you to work with me. We're a team. And Relic is going to go ahead and make it happen. Second on the board coming out from the side of Truerippers. And yep, it takes Bones and Relic and Master and Crosshair to just try and get something done. Whereas Paradox, that guy is having his own set of fun here with the Euro.
Yeah, he's just playing his own separate game out here. Oh no, is he going to buy a judge? Come on, do it. Oh, he's not going to go in for a judge. He's not going to go that far into the deep end. Normally, when it's the Euro player, at least my duo partner, that is the Euro main, he always picks up a shorty. Every single round, doesn't matter what situation it is, his secondary has to be a shorty. Let it be an eco round, let it be a buy round. It's like a good luck charm for him. And a lot of other Euros actually follow this ideology as well. If you're playing a Euro, if you don't have a shorty as a secondary, you're going to lose that round, even if you have a Phantom or a Vandal. Yeah, he didn't have a shorty, that's why he died.
Alright, okay. Nice theory.
It's a ritual. It's a ritual, man.
Yeah,
it's like the 9-3 scoreline. It's a ritual.
Yeah, it definitely is a ritual. I mean, just like the ritual of getting a sheriff when you have so much money, right? As a secondary, you just go ahead and get a sheriff, because why not? You have so much money to waste, just throw it away. But right now, what Truerippers can't throw away is this round.
Trying to figure something out here, but with the positions already revealed and them getting shot through smokes, what can he do here? If the stars are aligning for all the members of Godparticles, and at the end of the day, what are you going to bring down to the table? Shots are going to be taken, Crosshair is going to get taken out as well. Scargod's just casually tapping people away out of existence. He's not missing a single bullet. And if this is how Godparticles are going to play right off the get-go on their first match of the day, you know that they're prepped up. You know that they're ready. They want to take this on a fast 2-0. And they're going to be able to do it on a first 2-10 scoreline to start off, end off the first half.
Switching sides.
There you have it. 10-2. A score that we all did not see coming. But it's okay. It's fine, though. Everyone in life just...
Okay.
sort of has this moment.
I just am questioning what's happening throughout this entire game. Feels like half.
No idea. Like, I mean, it's the lower bracket finals. You can't afford to just lose a map. You never know. On the map of Haven, Godparticles are pretty potent, and if there's a single slip up coming out from the side of Truerippers on the map of Haven, then it's over. They're out of the Amazon Great Festival Championship.
Well, I guess the thing is, like, Truerippers, I believe they know for a fact that they don't have a chance on this map, so they're not trying as hard. They're saving their energy for map number 2, but you want to try and keep the momentum in your favor at least. You want to go in for a try at the bare minimum, but It feels like the holes and the pushes are just way too strong, but Paradox on the attacking side, maybe that's going to be the difference maker. Scargod going in for a couple of pop shots, not going to be able to go in for a trade, but still gets information that all the members are rotating down towards that B side, basically meaning that Ember needs to hold it very beautifully, and Ember casually taps him in the forehead. He's looking for one more, but still nothing to really worry about because Scargod's going to be coming around the corner to save his buddy. 2 kills already found, and that's going to be 1 for 2 trade, ladies and gentlemen. And Logista, he's on a flank. He wants to go in for bullets, but Bones, that is not an angle where the Sheriff can actually get a kill.
That's a good night.
He's going to pay the price. And oh no, okay, no, maybe not good night. You cursed him. That's your fault, Assassin.
Well, okay, I take the blame for it, but what the side of Truerippers can't take right now is this loss. They need to win this pistol, and Master's making things worse for the team. If he just gets a frag on towards Emperor as well, this will just be over, but nope. All down across and now what much to do. And he's low on HP. There's absolutely no way he wins this. And if he does, then it would be purely out of his insane crack game. But no is going to be the answer for now. Not today. Yeah, not today.
Maybe
11 to 2.
Dimension.
Maybe. Man. The side of Godparticles looks so good on the map of Breeze. Rippers, I guess it's time for you guys to go back to the drawing board. Prepare the map of Breeze, because teams like Velocity and Global Esports, Breeze is kind of like a default pickup now for them.
Yeah, especially with the recent addition of Fracture as well. It feels like a lot of the teams are now banning out Fracture in comparison to Breeze, so Breeze is a lot more of an open hunting season.
It's like, I don't know, I feel really good to say this. Earlier, back in other tactical shooters, teams were not that, comfortable with picking newer maps that were just released, but not with the Valorant scene anymore. I mean, god damn, all of these teams are very, very open to the idea of playing new maps, and I've seen Godparticles themselves play the map of Fracture in the...
and they're damn good in Fracture.
That they are. I mean, to be honest, it kind of is like a double-edged sword, right? Because you haven't really prepared the map of Fracture. You just take it because YOLO. And yeah, it's like it can either backfire where the other team can just roll the momentum to their side, or you might just go ahead and take the win.
Yeah, that's what Fracture is mainly about as well. Fracture is a map where it showcases your fundamentals. Like, how disciplined are you as a squad? How good are you at holding angles, and how good are you at reading your opponents? That map is built in such a way that it punishes you for over-rotating. If you over-rotate for even a second, you slip up on one singular angle, then you're just done. 3 different entry points to work with. That is so unique in comparison to any other map, because you normally have to think about one sideline. You don't have to think about your spawn that much now, do you? And now the spawn's straight in the middle, and you have 2 different entry points. That's what separates a lot of these tier 1 teams from the tier 2s, and the tier 2s were trying to break into the tier 1. It feels as though all of the tier 2 teams that are trying to break into the tier 1 are mastering these niche maps. Breeze, Fracture, Icebox. Icebox is no longer a niche map really, so it's Breeze and Fracture these days. It's such a niche map that very few teams can get it, and that's what breaks you into that tier 1. As soon as you master Breeze and Fracture, I believe that any squad can go up there, because this is the gatekeeper for all of the hopes and dreams for these teams. And now, the gatekeeper for the hopes and dreams of Truerippers is gonna be Logista and his Trapwire.
Logista might just be able to get yourself a kill now. Yes, Crosshair. Yeah, Freebie coming right up, but nope. He's gonna get flashed, but not taken down. I thought that Crosshair is just gonna peek on top of that flash, but nope. No communication over there. Paradox on the other hand, once again, missing out on absolutely everything. Bones, he's just gonna quickly snap back to speed, try and get that Crosshair to the face, but not connecting whatsoever. Crosshair.
Oh, Logista. That's the freebie we were hoping for.
Yeah, I mean, Crosshair is the only link here to save and maybe take this to another round or 2. Might just be able to do it. Nah, not happening. It's over. It's over for map 1 Breeze.
Well, that was pretty quick. How fast was that even? Maybe
I guess it was around
20, 25?
I guess, yeah, 20-25 minutes.
Well, I guess like we started off on a good note, ended it off on a really fast scoreline. Paradox had his little bit of fun. He gave us some entertainment to work with, so I guess sure. When?
Yeah, I guess it's like a win-win for everyone here, but not for the side of Truerippers. They definitely have to figure things out on the map of Breeze, and they need to get themselves prepared against all of these behemoths in the scene right now. But
Yeah.
we're going to take a quick look at the match highlights, and we are going to relive some of the moments throughout this map of Breeze between Godparticles and the side of Truerippers. I feel as if aggressive, the side of Truerippers, they could have done a lot better if they had a much better pick. I just feel like the agent selection, it particularly narrates the entire flow for the side of Truerippers. Like Paradox and the Yoru,
He was ambitious, man.
he was ambitious, okay? Like I tried, okay, Paradox, I tried a lot. Tried to praise you, but then no moments whatsoever. So I'm
If
sorry.
you got one assassination, just one.
Yeah. One
If he was-
assassination.
That's all that he needed. Like, come on,
That's
you
all.
have the assassin sitting here. He's
Yeah.
on my left side. Okay,
Yep.
which side? Yeah, he's on my left side here.
Yeah, this side.
He wanted to see an assassination. He wanted you to bring up his namesake just once. Sadly, you're not able to do it, but it's fine. It's the map of Breeze. Unless you play Euro on a consistent basis, it's just not gonna work. He's like a different breed of a character. Sometimes you're gonna be good on him, sometimes you're gonna be bad. And especially when you're going up against professional teams that know the shenanigans of Euro, and if you're not mastering it to the point of where you're one-tricking the character, it's quite difficult to get a lot of value out of him in general. So it's completely fine. As we head on down over towards the match highlight, let's break down the other aspects that Truerippers kind of fell short in. Not just the Euro pickup, like there were also other factors coming into play. It felt like Truerippers, they were not really playing together as a squad. They were taking a lot more of those solo 1v1 duels. The thing is that, yes, Paradox and the Euro, one of the primary flaws. Other than that, what were the flaws in your eyes, Assassin? Because I feel as though Truerippers, they were taking too many engagements one-on-one. The crossfires were just not present. And it felt like Truerippers, they were not really communicating as much as they normally would. And
Yeah, I
Breeze
mean-
just... Like, this round in particular, just look at how it played out. Knight Rider, he was on the left side. Paradox already went in for a peek, but Masters didn't swing with him. That's what I question.
There was a massive disconnect coming out from the side of Truerippers, which we don't see usually, but I guess it's just the map of Breeze, man. Like, Truerippers aren't ready. We can see that they aren't ready at all. They have no idea what's going on. They have no idea where Godparticles are heading from. They have no idea what Godparticles are going to do next, apart from the basic fundamental idea by the experience of playing the game. Other than that, they had no read whatsoever. Every single time, they would just get caught from the side of Godparticles with their pants down, and it was not a good sight to witness. So it's okay, it's fine, understandable. They still haven't prepared the map of Breeze. Please do so, because I feel as if things are going to be quite spicy on the map of Breeze from now on. Teams have already started picking the map of Breeze. Every single best of 3 VC nowadays has a Breeze in there.
Seconds left.
And rightfully so, especially when you consider Breeze being one of those maps that it requires a lot more than a basic understanding of the game. You need to practice this map. You need to do drills on this map accurately, so you know which angles to check, which angles to fight from. You need to practice those 2 versus 2s, 2 versus 3s, 2 versus 4. This map requires you to scrim it 24/7 to even get a basic understanding. And one of the most comical moments from this entire match being Paradox and him jumping out twice. Okay, it's a little bit of an oopsie moment coming on down through from our observer. Both of the times being able to catch them out. But still, yeah, that's the thing. This map requires you to be a lot more proficient in the way that you practice it. You need to know when to take engagements. You need to take those fights properly. You need to know exactly where your teammates are going to be looking when you are going in for an execution. And the thing about Breeze is that there is very little chance that an execution can go haywire if you do it properly. Every single angle can be cleared beautifully, and unless your opposition just pulls off an incredible 1 versus 4 take, or maybe a 1 versus 3 situation when you're trying to push in and you just get sprayed down through a smoke, there's no possibility for you to fail an execution if you hit all of your shots proper. That's the thing. On this map, there are very few counter strategies to a very good attacking strategy if you're able to get map control in your favor. And Truerippers, they had none of that. Well, Godparticles, they were just running around the map as if they owned the place. They're like that. They're like in Grove Street right now.
Well, I don't know if that reference is right or not, but hey, that might just be a little bit too brutal, man. They did not get that badly hurt by a drive-by, but it's okay.
They did, actually.
They did. It's just, it hurts. It hurts.
Yeah.
But yeah, with that said and done, guys, we are done for map of number 1. That was Breeze. We're going to be jumping straight towards map of Haven. That is going to be map number 2. And things are going to get a lot interesting over there because after this horrendous loss on the map of Breeze, Truerippers are going to try and gain their fame back. They're going to try and, give a tough reply to the side of Godparticles. So you guys are going to be seeing all of that action right after a short break. Me and Aggie, we're going to go get ourselves energized and ready for map number 2, that is Haven. In the meantime, what you guys can do is go down in the description box below and check out the Amazon Great Indian Sale that is going on right now. That's right. The final days of the sale, guys. You surely don't want to miss out. Up to 55% off on HyperX products. You don't want to miss out on the amazing deals going on the LG Ultragear products, on the Logitech headsets and G Pro mice. You don't want to miss out on amazing Steel Series products as well. So please go ahead, check out the sale. Well, we're going to go ahead and take a quick short break, and we're going to be right back with you with the Amazon Great Indian Festival Valorant Championship. See you guys after a short break.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Amazon Great Indian Festival Championship in association with Logitech, Intel, and LG Ultragear. We are back here once again, jumping straight into the matchup. And after a very, let's say, spooky or spoopy or very questionable round and a game from both of the teams, it was a 13-2 loss for Truerippers. Something that we didn't expect, something that we didn't really know would happen, especially with Paradox picking up a Euro. We thought that, hey, we went into the customs, he was practicing it, he became the Euro 1 trick overnight, but sadly, that wasn't really the case. He kind of did fall flat on his face, but at the same time, who hasn't fallen flat on their face when they picked up a Euro in a professional game? They were trying, but they were just not able to do it. So moving on forward from that, that was the home pickup for the side of Godparticles. So I'm going to give that to them. I'm going to be like, hey, no one likes Breeze. No one wants to play it. Just take it all away. Just, recollect yourself and play map number 2. Now that we're heading on down over onto Haven, that's where the real fun begins, Assassin, because both of these squads, they're going to be hungry for this win.
Absolutely. I'm really looking forward to seeing what exactly team Truerippers are going to do on the map of Haven, because we know for a fact that Haven is a map that they love and adore. And every single time we see Truerippers on the map of Haven, there is always a little bit of a spice here and there. So absolutely astonished to see the side of Godparticles as to how exactly they are going to counter this sort of an aggressive play coming out from the side of Truerippers. You are going to be seeing a lot of aggressive plays coming out from the side of Truerippers. Mind you, caution, do look out for Paradox and his incredible aggression towards A mains and over towards C long and whatnot. Every single time on the defense, you have to look out for these lurk plays coming out from the side of Truerippers. So better watch out for that, Godparticles, as we are going to get ready with the agent selection really, really soon. And as soon as it is ready, we're going to be jumping straight into that as well, but aggressive. What I want your opinions on is the agent selection. What do you think might be the X factor for the side of Truerippers in order to beat the side of Godparticles and take this lower bracket finals into the third map?
In my eyes, I think that Truerippers, they need to try and take away map control from Godparticles. On the map of Breeze, we saw that Godparticles, they were just running around this entire map, not just their own site, as if they own the place. They're going into corners, they're taking fights, and they're just the ones to go in for the kills. They're consistently just forcing Truerippers into very uncomfortable positions, and that shouldn't really be the case. When you're on the attacking side, you're supposed to make the defenders uncomfortable, not the other way around. And here on the map of Haven, where it is a much more attacker-sided map, even more so than the map of Breeze, you need to be the ones to take initiative, because if you let the defense just roll you around and just force you into a corner, then even if you are a rabid dog and you're trying to bite back hard, because of the amount of people that are surrounding you and pincering you from multiple different angles, you're not really going to be able to find a lot of value now, are you? So in that sense, I'm looking at Truerippers to take initiative, to take the fights towards the side of Godparticles, because if they wait for Godparticles to make that mistake and they wait for them to go in for their own defensive pushes or maybe their own attacking side pushes, it's just not going to work. Hopefully, Truerippers are going to be able to do that, because Godparticles, they have the momentum on their side. And hey, if Shivi is feeling this cracked out in the morning with Scargod on his side, ooh boy, this double initiator is going to be a lot of trouble.
It surely is going to be intense, by the way, let me tell you that. But more so, I'm looking forward to seeing the side of Truerippers, their final lineup. Paradox is back on the Jets, so no Euro action for you anymore. Crosshair should be on the Initiator, as Relic is going in for the Astra. Bones is going to be on the Sentinel. Interesting. I really miss Relic on the Cypher, man. Is it because of that incident that happened a couple of months ago, where Relic just slept off and the enemies made their way in towards A side and took down Relic?
Hey,
I don't know.
Hey, don't call up my poor Relic like that.
I mean, I don't know. Like, man, Relic is the best Sentinel, no cap.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, Crosser is going to be on the Initiator, right? He's going to be on the Sky. But hey, the side of team Godparticles look really strong, man. Well, I think we lost our buddy Aggressive there. It's completely fine. He's going to be back with us in a shot. But what I don't want you guys to regret is the fact that Amazon sale is over. So why don't you quickly go ahead and check out the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale live now. The final days are going on. Link down in the description below. So head over to the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale. Get all of the products that you have been wishing for craving for as well. Because these kind of sales, they don't come very often. Yeah, so please go ahead and check out the sale. Well, we are going to be checking out the game now, as we're going to be straight away jumping into it. And I feel as if the side of Truerippers, they're going to try their absolute everything to just, make ends meet and get this victory on the map of Haven. Because the side of Godparticles, they have a really good momentum. After that incredible victory on the map of Breeze, they're going to be feeling it. And I can't wait to see what exactly is going to come out from the side of Truerippers to counter that. So yeah, now the thing is, the side of Team Truerippers, right? As they're on the attack first, and we know for a fact that Haven is an attacker side of map, might just be seeing the side of Truerippers having a little bit more momentum compared to the side of Team Godparticles. Now, it completely depends on how exactly the side of Godparticles are going to defend this A site. But I feel as if Bones is not going to check the A shot position. He's going to get taken down as well, but no. It's going to be crosshair instead. Oh, Knight Rider is going to miss a lot of shots, but he still managed to find two. He's looking for the third, but he's going to get pushed onto by the A sewers. Time for Ember to shine as he's going to be the one to defend the A side now. He's waiting. He's buying as much time as possible for the rotations to come in, and the rotations have already come in. It's going to be Scargod alongside Logista to come in from the A sewers. That is the A shot position. There's going to be Paradox to get that information and to fall back to safety. He's going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to run straight towards the B side, start planting the spike as well. Going to try and maybe, fake it out. Try and draw Logista out of the hiding hole he is in. Both of these players have Ruination Ghosts in their hands. And yeah, even though we call it sort of a reaver, but yeah, it surely is an insane one. Paradox going back over towards the A side. Not only... Wait, what the hell is he trying to do? Okay, he's going to finally decide on the B side. He's just going to spike... He's just going to put down the spike over towards the B side. Now, Logista... Time for it to shine. He's got the camera. He's got the tripwire as well. He can just place the tripwire over towards the B mains. But no, Logista. Why would you do something like that? Paradox. It's going to be the one to go ahead and get that final kill. And a cool little line coming out from Paradox before the round gets over. So yeah, the pistol going into the favor of Truerippers. Should have been an easy round for the side of Godparticles, man. But hey, a small little slip coming out from the side of Godparticles, and they lost that round. Amazing stuff coming out from the side of Paradox, and with that, they seal the deal for the pistol round. With that pistol victory, momentum is theirs. They can go ahead and get the second on the board, as is the custom. And yeah, we'll see what happens in the third round, which is going to be a full buy for the side of Godparticles. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what exactly is going to be the strat for the side of Truerippers for round number 2. I don't know. We might just be seeing them moving over towards the A side. C doesn't look like a place they want to be in. C is heavily guarded by 4 players, actually. A is completely left out. I guess Truerippers have a read on that. Moses is going to go ahead and check out each and every corner because he knows that the side of Godparticles have the tendency to be hiding in one of these corners, just like in the previous round. Knight Rider has got himself the Marshall, and Bones, why would you...
Spike planted.
Never mind. There's some amazing stuff coming out from the side of Knight Rider. Because with that, the man advantage is on the side of Team Godparticles. Truerippers. Not sure how exactly they are going to try and get things done here, but Scargod, he definitely gets a frag onto his relic. Logista takes down Paradox, and Master gets himself a double in order to keep this round alive for the side of Truerippers. This might just be a thrifty victory for the side of Team Godparticles, and they make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, Godparticles are going to go ahead and get that first on the board.
Thrifty.
And that is going to completely destroy the economy for the side of Team Truerippers. This is unbelievable. Interesting. Well, to be quite honest, I am Not really sure what the side of Truerippers can do this round. There's going to be a full buy coming out from the side of Godparticles, by the way. So, yeah. Definitely looks like that the side of Truerippers are going to struggle. At least for this round, though. Godparticles... They look like they have a lot of information, though. They know for a fact that Paradox already updrafted and dashed into the side. Paradox is going in for the... What? Wow.
Spike planted.
What a ballsy play coming out from Paradox. Is just going to walk in through the cyber cage as well. Oh, his barrel was spotted out. I'm going to be seeing the pre-fire coming in from ScarGod, but he still doesn't manage to get that kill. Ember, on the other hand, crisp clean lock to the face of Paradox.
Remaining.
With that Godparticles, they are pulling it all back. I thought that Truerippers might just pull a Godparticles on themselves, but nah. It looks like that Truerippers are not going to be able to pull off a thrifty here. Let's give it the side of Godparticles to get that beautiful retake in, get the second on the board, and going over towards the next round. It's going to be round number 4, where we might just be seeing the side of Truerippers trying to make a change here, as they're going to have a full buy themselves. Knight Rider is going to be on the operator. So, yep, looking forward to seeing what Knight Rider can do here. Where exactly is he going to be placing that operator, though? I mean, at the start, it looked like that he was going in over towards the A side, but now he is going to go in over towards the C side. Interesting. Might just get the kill on towards Master, by the way. Whereas Cross and Paradox are looking to exploit mid and garage. There's no player from the side of Godparticles playing towards garage, but they definitely have a little bit of a utility usage going on in there. Like, they have a trap buy right there. And Paradox doesn't see the operator coming out from Knight Rider. So that is a fantastic move coming out from Knight Rider over there. And with that, I feel as if the side of Truerippers might just be seeing them trying to make a change here. Instead of going in over towards the C side, they might just be going in over towards B or A.
Hey, I'm back now. Yes, I had a little bit of a technical difficulty from my end, ladies and gentlemen. And then I saw that Assassin was feeling a little bit lonely, so I had to come back almost immediately. But they didn't miss Assassin. They missed much. It feels like Godparticles. They took a pretty strong lead already. With these initial pickups coming on down through, it feels like my boy Assassin also needs a drink of water after what he had to do for these last 3 rounds, but still Relic! He's looking for a couple of kills on his own accord. Shuts around the corner and just shuts down Shivy, but still Ember's gonna be good for 1 kill. That's gonna be a 2-for-1 trade. Not really something that you want to find, but with Godparticles being in much more of a better position. Knight Rider! He pulls out his operator! He wants to go for 1 more kill, but Relic does a drive-by and just shoots him in the forehead to take him out almost immediately. 2 versus 1 situation on the map, ladies and gentlemen. They're making it work. They're making it all happen. Positioning, they're in a good spot, but still, Bones, where do you look, man? Do you look left? Do you look right? You have nowhere to run, and you have nowhere to hide. He's gonna be able to shut him down almost immediately, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's another bullet to the skull, and that's gonna be another round going in the favor of the side of Godparticles. Good start for them, but Assassin, are you there, my buddy?
I am there. I'm just trying to figure out as to what exactly might be the move coming out from the side of Godparticles, right, for the next round. But, yeah, looks like they have got everything sorted out, though, for now.
They're trying to see if they could test the waters a little bit more. That's kind of one of the problems, I would say, for the side of Truerippers. It takes them a little bit of time to test the waters. They're trying to figure out all the different strategies that they can employ against the squad that they are playing, but the thing is, against Godparticles, you cannot do something like that. You need to have a solid plan. You need to have an idea of how you want to try and hold down a lot of these different sidelines. That's the thing here. I'm not seeing that much from the Truerippers at all. They're consistently just going in for the same strategy over and over again. Yes, I understand this is just an eco round for them, but these eco rounds, they need to pay fruit, but they're getting nothing. It's already a 4 versus 0 situation. Sorry. With Knight Rider getting 3 kills for himself on this operator.
4-1. And I feel as if the side of Truerippers might just be seeing them losing their momentum, and also a side where they should be reigning supreme. I mean, this is an attack side of map, right? Expect Truerippers to do better. With the kind of aggression they have, and with them going back to their default setup, they should be winning, right? But why aren't they? What's happening aggressive? Well, the answer to that is Godparticles and their I feel as if their entire defense setup relies a lot on focusing towards the B and the C side. They just always have just one player over towards A.
It's like
They have a
one
lot of
those-
control.
Yeah, that's the thing. Once again, remember what I was saying before I did randomly get cut off by my power guys? That it's all about gaining map control. If you let the side of the defenders have too much map control, if you allow Godparticles to be the one to set the pace of this entire matchup, there's no way you're going to be able to win, because Godparticles, they've pretty much taken what it made Enigma back in the old days. They rely purely upon map control, and the thing that separates Enigma from Godparticles at this point is their team play and coordination. They don't skip a beat. That's how good Godparticles is as a squad. This is why to beat a squad like this, it's gonna be really difficult, but still, it's all gonna be starting with Crosshair getting a double kill for himself. Beautiful shot from this man. He's gonna be the one to open up the site, get a plan for his team, and this is where it all begins, or this is where it could all end as well for Godparticles, ladies and gentlemen. Because now in this 3 versus 5 situation, things are not looking that good for them. They need to figure something out, but at the same time, Relic, him being on that alert, Nitro is gonna be the one to snip him out. You can smell Relic coming from a mile away.
So Truerippers right now, you're going to be seeing them gain control over to the C side, despite having that impeccable defense over towards C and B. But Particles weren't able to hold it out. Oh, Knight Rider missed. Something that you don't usually see. So yeah, he just has to save this operator, but he's going to be allowed to though. Oh, nice little no scope. But yeah, that's going to be it. Crosshair's going to be the one to go ahead and get his quad. Oh, Crosshair to get a quad. To put up the second on the board for the side of Truerippers. Ouch.
Yeah. Crosshair, you always gotta rely on this man to be the one to open up the sights for you every single time. Just does not miss a bullet when he is in his element. But at the same time, Truerippers, they really did need this round, not just to win it out and to get a point on the board, but to also stabilize when it came down to the terms of their economy. All the members, they were able to survive, they were able to get some money on the bank. So even if they lose out here, they're still going to have enough to go in for proper buys moving on down the line. But the thing about Godparticles is that they still have enough money to go in for consecutive buys for 2 more rounds. That's how much they have won. And Knight Rider, even though he bought himself another operator, he has 2,950 credits to work with. He's in a good spot, but Knight Rider, this is a hand man, you can shoot it! And it will deal full damage. Assassin.
I mean, I'm
need a hug,
having the
man.
same emotions.
I
Yeah.
need a hug, man. After this
if only-
situation, it's like...
If only you were in Bangalore and not in Bangladesh, I would have given you a hug. But
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
sad.
as if Truerippers, well, they were the ones who needed a hug. Nobody gave them that, and that just made them more strong.
Yeah. Emotional turmoil, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you need to be hurt like this if you want to win it all out. And Paradox, he's gonna be the one to feel all that pain. He's like, no one wanted to hug me as a Euro in that last game. I'm gonna showcase to you exactly why I'm all mad. This is what you get for not treating me properly on the map of Breeze. 4 and 3 on the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. Already a really strong start for Truerippers. Especially Paradox on this attacker-sided operator. He's finding so much value here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, an operator on the attack side is something that you don't usually see, right? But hey, Paradox is still making it happen.
They're looking to find a little bit more of an avenue to work with as well here. Knight Rider, him being on that operator. This is the last operator that he can buy for a pretty decently long time here. Last one for him. He finds value out of it, or he's just dead meat here. Crosshair, he's going to be the one to spot him out with a pretty good shot of his own. Here comes a little bit of damage being given by the flashes, but still. I'm not able to find anything. They use both of their flashes, but no real estate being gained. They need to find something out here, because on Haven, it feels as though the defenders, they have all of the sidelines in their favor, but Truerippers are going to try to brute force their way down towards this B side. Ember holding a really strong corner and a crossfire with Knight Rider. Shots are going to be good, and Knight Rider, as he walk inside of the side, this is such a deadly angle for him, but the thing is, if he misses one shot is all that it takes. Bones, he's playing with fire here, but Knight Rider, he's just that good that he's not gonna give a damn. He's gonna walk straight in, and he's gonna walk away with murder.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know. After having such an amazing pace, right, coming out from the side of Truerippers, now it feels like that again. They are just out of options, and they're left out in this 2 versus 5 situation. If Scargod goes there and gets this kill on towards Master, it's gonna be a flawless round. But nope, it's not gonna be the case. Master is gonna go ahead and take down Ember. It's gonna be a team ace for the side of Godparticles. God damn.
It's just not really something that we would have expected now, maybe. Because in this round, you would want the side of Godparticles to be a lot more defensive. And that's exactly what they were. They adapted to a lot of the strategies being pulled off by Truerippers. Truerippers, they were waiting for Godparticles to go in for a map control play, and they didn't go in for this play this time around. And what just happened here? It was the last 45 seconds. They needed to make a decision, and they were like, okay, we're going to hit the B side. But the thing about the B side is that unless you have proper control of the other sides of the sidelines and you made a lot of noise there, people are going to sag B. They're going to have a crossfire. There's people holding garage as well. With all these factors coming into play, too many crossfires for you to clear. Even if you get one kill, you're going to get shot from the other. And Truerippers getting too complacent, getting too reliant on the mistakes being made by Godparticles. It's what's causing them these type of problems. They need to figure out a plan that they can rely on wholeheartedly on their own capabilities and not on the mistakes being made by their opposition. And this is a time for a strategic change. And with the positions primed and ready, it's gonna be Knight Rider getting caught out a little bit, but he just does not miss those flicks, man. There was a Seeker, there was a Flash, he just doesn't give a damn. Logista, don't poke your head out again. Do not poke your head out again. But still, maybe you're gonna be the one to go in for a couple of free shots here. Paradox takes a little bit of chip damage. I thought that it was gonna be a headshot, but that was just not the case there.
So yeah.
And now, oh,
I know exactly where you are.
casual tap
Master.
supported, man.
Yeah, it was a casual. I wouldn't call it casual though, but brutal indeed. Knight Rider, he's gonna be the one to go ahead and get a casual flick, and that is what we call casual.
Yeah, he's just out here like having some fun. That's it. Paradox, he's on a flank with this operator.
10
Maybe just
seconds
one
left.
kill, but even that's gonna be pretty much impossible. Astral Divide has also been used, but still they got no value out of it whatsoever. 2 seconds left, and Paradox just saved that gun. Maybe good for one kill, I do believe. He's in a pretty good position, but oh my god, shit. He's like hammering away at the wall, and Paradox is like, oh, peekaboo, I see you. Jimmy's like, are you goddamn serious, man? Are you serious? That's just a heartbreaking moment right there.
But yeah, the best part is that Godparticles, they pulled up, right? Truerippers, they were kind of running with a good momentum. I mean, they did pull out 2 more rounds in a row, but then suddenly Godparticles, they came in and they're like, no, enough, not anymore. Not giving you any sorts of advantage whatsoever in the first half. And I'm really liking this sort of a defense setup coming out from the side of Godparticles, where they have a good enough read as to what exactly they're supposed to do. And Truerippers, they're just being a lot readable, don't you think so? I mean, their entire thing has a pattern to it.
Yeah, it's like Truerippers, they're consistently going in for the same pushes on the garage, same pushes on the A long, same pushes on the A short, same amount of utility being used on both sides. That's what's really causing them to get read like an open book here. But when you can rely on your aim for most of the time, yes, it can work. But once again, I always talk about this, don't I, that okay, whenever you're taking an aim deal, it's always a 50-50. You don't know when you're going to win. And you cannot always rely on something like that. Strategy matters. And in this situation, the strategic factor is not really as present as you would have hoped for. And in this sense, Godparticles, they're just in a better position already. Just look at this. Every single member from Truerippers is holding onto the A sideline, but they already know that they're at A. Look at where Knight Rider is holding. He's posted
30
up
seconds left.
on the side of spawn. He's feeding all this information to them that, hey, they're all pushing the A side. You can just get going for a hold, and Logista is going to be the one to shut down multiple,
Last
but
player standing.
they knew what was up, and they still lost. Truerippers? I guess? Sure. It works.
Cage triggered.
10 seconds.
So for the side of Team Truerippers, they've got themselves a control over towards the A side, and they're planning the spike.
Whoa.
Knight Rider, that was some quick maneuver right there. I mean, definitely a great shot though. Down to 70 points of health, has to switch weapons. I don't think so. An operator is the right weapon for a 1 versus 2 situation. But if you're low, that's a different scenario altogether. But you're not. You've got 70 HP. You've got a chance at this. You can pull this off. What to do is just switch weapons right now, and you are gonna go ahead and spot out Bones. We're gonna be seeing him try and go for crosshair first, because that is sort of like a move, right? I mean, you know, you have one player on the side, one player over towards the defense side spawn. He peeks. He goes in for the jiggle, he gives information, and the other guy who's on site peeks out from the default boxes, and then together as a unit, they make things work. Magic. But yeah, Knight Rider was aware of all of that, by the way, but he was just not quick enough with the operator, and that's why I told him to just switch weapons.
Yeah. The operator is good in his hands, but at the same time, even that situation is not something that you can win with an operator. But hey, Knight Rider is feeding it today. He's been buying ops constantly throughout the entire game, and he just does not care. Consistently being able to maneuver around, he's going to be the one to bring it all back. Shockers are going to be raining on in from Masters. He wants to try and force him off that angle, but once again, Truerippers are up to their old shenanigans of trying to take garage control as fast as they possibly can. The thing about garage control is that they should already know none of the members of Godparticles even play inside of garage. They like to hold it on back as far as they possibly can, and looking at the buys of Godparticles, you can see that they're hurt quite heavily. They almost have nothing to work with, one of them being forced onto a Sheriff and half armor. That Sheriff could sing here, but the thing is, the Sheriff is not always a weapon that you can rely on 24/7. Yes, the aim is good, but it's gonna be Knight Rider with that first initial kill onto the face of Relic. Logista's gonna be the one to swing out and catch a kill on towards the side of Paradox. Ember's gonna be good for 1 kill as well with that Sheriff. He's gonna be able to shake it all down, but now it's all up to Knight Rider's going around for that swing, but Crosshair's gonna be able to dodge out his daggers. It's all up to Logista. Logista, do you know what's up? I don't think he does. Gets taken out by Bones, his own counterpart. 6 and 5 on the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen, and a possibility of a 6 and 6 on the scoreboard. Truerippers, they're taking the fight really well.
Truerippers. Well. I feel as if they might just close things out in an even Stevens fashion, but yeah, it does look like that they might just do that, because the economy on the side of Godparticles isn't looking that great. By the way, the jump that Knight Rider just made, I still haven't perfected it. I don't know how to do that. You know, jumping from the logs on towards on top of the default boxes towards seaside. Still haven't got that right.
Thundersphere is going to be good. Displaces multiple players, and he also got attacked. So basically, he knows for a fact that one of these members are going to be holding on down towards that seaside, and it has to be a seaside stack, because the Sky is normally not a character that you want to be played on that seaside. Mainly, you want to have that Sova, or maybe if you want to play it a little bit spicy, then you have a double initiator there. And the thing about a double initiator composition is that if you play both of the initiators on one side, you pretty much make one of the other sides a lot more weaker. But Logista, that is such a beautiful cage. He's gonna be able to shut down one player, but still he's not gonna be able to shut down the entire rush coming on down through. Now Izzy Masters gets a freebie on towards the face of Scargod. He was holding on down from a normal angle, and Shimmy, death from above, he's gonna be the one to try and do an air assassination here, Assassin. But sadly, he's gonna fall flat on his face instead.
Well, he tried though. He doesn't have the moves that I do, but it's okay. It's fine. He's gonna get there. He has to go through an entire course, you know. There's like an assassin academy, but it's okay.
Yes. How much do you even ask for that? What situation, please?
I don't really like to discuss that on stream, but you can always slide into my DMs.
So you could just slide on his DMs on his Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna give you all of the information.
It's at the rate official assassin 47, so yeah, you guys can always do that. But hey, what you guys should do right now is check out the Amazon Green Indian Festival sale. Please do so. Links down in the description below.
It has better deals than Assassin at his courses, so make sure to go over down there. It's the DMs.
Yeah, don't expect a sale or a discount from me, but you can definitely expect a discount from the side of Amazon. 55% off HyperX products, yeah?
Hey, I got myself a Hyperbreak solo cast because of it, but at the same time, Bones! He's gonna be chiming in and rattling a couple of players onto their back end for not checking out the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale. But he gets taken out as well so that he can check it out a little bit earlier on his own accord. But this best round's not gonna be going in their favor for too long. Crosshair. He's gonna be the one to swing out and go in for a couple of taps. Paradox gonna be able to chime in as well on towards the face of Scargod. And one by one, they're getting the kills, and one by one, they're shutting it all down. Paradox, he's gonna be ready. But Masters with the spray is gonna be the one to shut down another. Knight Rider from the back end is gonna be the one to take out Crosshair, but still Masters gonna be there with the immediate trade. With that, that's gonna be 6 and 7 on the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen, and it feels like the setup from Truerippers. Finally, they're making it all happen for themselves.
Well, I don't know. I'm just laughing at the fact that Godparticles, they had such a fantastic start, right? Like, to that pressure round, they got themselves the momentum. They moved it over towards C, they planted the spike, everything was nice, dandy, but then comes Truerippers with their retake. That's fantastic. They are going to go ahead and take the lead for the very first time in this match. They're going to be in the driver's seat. So yeah, let's see if they can just, take it all flat out and go full speed on the throttle. Whereas Knight Rider, he might just be putting the brakes on this acceleration coming out from Crosshair. And yeah, I feel as if the side of Truerippers, they are doing okay. Bones is pulling things back together. So that's not a problem. Down to a 2 versus 4 for the side of Godparticles. 2 versus 3. As Paradox with the Marshall. Now got to be careful. Up close and personal. Knight Rider just wants to go back over towards the A side as well.
Yeah, maybe just one more kill. He didn't spot out the gun barrel, did he? He should know that Bones is right around this corner. He's going to look on away. He's not going to be the one to survive for long. Maybe just one kill, but even that's not going to happen against Bones. He's going to rattle him up to the core. 6 and 8 on the scorecard here, ladies and gentlemen. Truerippers, this is the comeback that they were hoping for, and this is the start that they really wanted. But at the same time, Assassin, there's a reason why I'm really excited here. Do you see the scoreline, and do you see what could be a possibility? Do you or do you not?
I feel as if the side of Godparticles.
Assassin,
yeah,
look at
can
the
you hear me?
scoreline. Yes, look at the scoreline.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes, I want it. That's where the comebacks begin, and that's where the comebacks could all end as well.
No,
They need
but
this
I
good
don't think so. It might just be 7 to 8 now.
Yeah, honestly speaking, that's what I'm expecting as well. But come on, let me keep my hopes and dreams alive for a little while longer.
I mean, it's going to be down to how exactly Truerippers are going to play around with their crossfires. But if they've got that right, then not a problem. Might just be seeing what you were looking forward to, but... Oh, Shockdart is nice. The Knight Rider just has to fall back. Ask the Sky for a heal. And the Sky shall stay alive for that. Paradox. Gotta go in for a very aggressive peek towards the sewers. And wow. For me, the sound is bugged now.
Well,
Nope, never mind, it's fixed. It's because Paradox just did that Doctor Strange thingy with his melee weapon. Yeah, that Doctor Strange thingy, and it just started repeating like an old jukebox.
I love the fact that how the Doctor Strange thingy became such a normal meme now. If anytime a person does something that like floats, it's like Doctor Strange thingy. And it feels as though the Doctor Strange thingy didn't really save it from Scargod, and as Scarpeak just casually walks out of the corner and just taps him in the forehead. Just is gonna be able to shit down another one. And hey, Bones, he rattles up Logista, but that's all that he's gonna be able to find. 4 versus 2. And pretty much an impossible retake. Just lie over and play dead here, Truerippers, because this round is all done and dusted.
Did not see that in the future while you were doing the Doctor Strange thingy, huh, Paradox? Got instantly took down. And yeah, I mean, all comes down to Master in a 1 versus 3. I don't think so. This retake is going to be possible coming out from Master. There's just too many crossfires and too many utilities, abilities, and setups for him to get taken down. Yeah, the pack survives, Scargod. I know that. Yep. You're right. You're right. The pack survives. That's why it's called a pack of wolves. And not a herd of wolves or a group of wolves. No. It's called a pack of wolves because the alphas together, they survive.
And in this situation, the alpha for the side of Godparticles is going to be Nightrider, man. Just look at this guy. 23 and 10.
What do you mean? He has always been the alpha.
No, he's the alpha, he's the omega, he's the beta, and the... What's the next thing? Sigma? Yeah. He's everything now.
Isn't it Delta?
Oh yeah, Delta and then Sigma. He's everything. Like, just look at this man. He's just tapping people out of existence. He was like this in map number 1, and he's feeling himself in map number 2 as well. He's looking for this kill. Come on, Paradox. Give it to him. Paradox, you're running away from a guy who has a bloodthirst for you. Swings out of the corner, and just to add insult to injury, hits him in the head as well when he was low. Ooh.
I like how the entire Wolf thing played out, and then we added Bloodthirst to it, so kind of makes sense.
Hey,
God
cast
damn.
for a reason. We're that professional.
Ouch. We just... I guess we are doing the Doctor Strange thingy now.
No, Dr. Strangey thingy is way better.
Yeah, the Doctor Strangey thingy. Hey, jokes aside, Bones, he's gonna be the one you gotta look out for. You can't be joking around him. He's got himself an amazing cyber cage. All he has to do is just look out at one angle now, but that cyber cage is gonna be going down any second, and it did. Bones is in a good spot. Can spot out one player who's gonna go ahead and check out in towards the corner. Ember gonna go ahead and take down Bones, whereas Bones... he could only manage to get himself one frag. I was expecting minimum of 2, but... well, too good of a double peak coming out from the side of Godparticles, and they are about to tie things up with the scoreboard. As Relic in a 1 versus 4? I don't think so he can survive aggressive.
Yeah. Relic has pulled off a lot of incredible clutches, but this is one clutch that she just cannot get. Crossfires are too beautiful. 8 and 8 on the scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. And it feels like the pistol rounds are where it all started for them, but now it's already 8 and 8. It's even Stevens on the scorecard once more, ladies and gentlemen, for Godparticles. And they're looking to take things away one step further. It's going to be 9 and 8 soon enough, because this is an eco round, and to win out an eco round without a Blade Storm even, it's not looking good for the side of Truerippers.
It definitely isn't, but that's the best part, right? Truerippers, despite when things don't look good, they try and make things happen for their team. That's what sets them apart. Let's see. I can give them all the energy and love we can. All the support to you guys to try and maybe take the lead here. Take that on the side of Godparticles. But Godparticles, on the other hand, as I said before, right? They're a very momentum-based team, heavily relying on momentum. So once they have it, they're not going to stop.
They're just taking their fights, the way that they're taking their engagements, it just goes to show that Godparticles, they're in their own element, they know what to expect. But for Truerippers, they're relying a little bit more on their individual prowess. The team play and synergy that we normally see from them, it's just not on showcase as it normally is. And I kind of wonder, is it because of One Tap God and his absence? Because whenever One Tap God is around, it feels like the squad meshes together a lot more. I'm not giving any sort of slack towards Bones, because Bones, he's doing what he can. He's being a really good Sentinel player, and you can see it on the scorecard as well. But it feels like together as a squad, they're not meshing that well together. Do you think that is a case here? Maybe One Tap God and his absence has affected team morale? Or do you think that it could be something different, Assassin?
Well, I wish I could say no comments, but I guess we just have to wait for my take on it, because the round has already begun. I want to see what Paradox can do with this Marshall, man.
He's waiting it out to see what he can get, but let the dogs out in this situation. But Nightrider, he's not going to be a dog anymore. He's going to be the hunter. He's the one looking for a little bit of food. He's going to be able to find 2 for himself. Good start to the round for Nightrider. He just walks straight in and just gets 2 freebies. Logista's going to be on that lurk, being able to shut down his own twin brother. And now Nightrider, he's hungry for some more. Spotted out another player, goes in for a couple of pop shots, and takes out Crosser as well on towards the back end. Nightrider, he's looking for his 4K. Relic straight around the corner, but Scargod's going to be the one to end him pretty much in a matter of seconds. Logista or Scargod, one of these guys are going to be the ones to go in for this kill, and it's going to be Scargod being able to find it all. Good job by him on towards the forehead.
Did you just see what happened right there?
Yeah, Logista's trying to play peekaboo, I see.
Not that. Relic, he went into the astral form and then came to realize that he has no stars. So what he's going to do going into the astral form?
Oh.
Oh my god.
I didn't
That is
notice that
insane.
initially.
I noticed it and I was like, wait, why is he going into the astral form, by the way? And then he himself realized that, oh, wait, never mind, I don't have stars.
I am royally screwed in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, he costed himself a few seconds of just, quickly going ahead and readjusting his position, but it's okay though. Nothing really he could have done in that spot. But this is a round where Truerippers need to step up, man. If they lose this, then I'm scared to say this, but maybe they might just lose out on this map as well.
Need to win this round. It's do or die. I completely agree with you because this is the last buy round that they're going to be able to get compared to the 11th.
Cage triggered.
Paradox.
Where is it?
He runs up at the worst possible angle and he gets caught out as well. You normally want to jump up from the left-hand side so that you don't get shown when you're trying to jump up. Jester was able to see him and just get a freebie for himself, but still Masters into the best possible spot. Gets a freebie on towards the face of Jester, but Knight Rider's right behind him. Here comes the Lurker to kill off the Lurker. And with that, it's already a 4 versus 2 situation. We are taking a fight on one side of the map, and right on the other side, people are just running straight in. Massive disconnect, ladies and gentlemen, from the side of Truerippers. I don't know. I love this squad, Assassin. You know how much I love the side of Truerippers. But today, it just feels like they're not ready, especially against Godparticles.
Yeah, they did not do their homework, and this is exactly why your teachers are requesting you to do your homeworks, kids. Whoever's watching.
I stayed up till like 3 a.m. last night finishing my assignment, so yeah.
Exactly. See, aggressive. He stays up till 3 a.m. to finish his homework and his assignments, guys. That is, yeah. And then he just comes back to the caster's desk and does his homework here. So.
As a team, like, it's really important to try and review VODs all the time. You need to keep on improving, and when you are a squad of Truerippers caliber, you cannot stop improving now, can you? Because look at these other squads, look at Godparticles, so just look at how much they have improved. Initially, did you ever think that this squad would be the one to take down a lot of the other tier 1 competitors? No.
I kind of thought, I mean, yeah, true. I kind of had an idea that Godparticles are going to make it big. Of course, they are going to, man. F1 players.
Yeah.
But yeah, Force One as a squad was really strong, right? But now Godparticles are even stronger, as they're back to their usual self. In another tactical shooter, they used to be known as Godparticles. Together as a unit, they did quite a lot, and now they're here back again with ScarGod. And yeah, things are looking way too promising for the side of Godparticles now.
That was a swing and a half, Logista. What the hell are you doing? You don't Ferrari peek a person like that. They have feelings, man. This Ferrari peeks the corner, taps him casually in the forehead, and is like, oh, goodbye. See you in the next life. 11 and 8, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, Godparticles. They're not pulling out on any of these stops. And now, once again, Truerippers, they're at death's door. It's either go big or go home here, Assassin. You either win this round or you just call it quits right here, right now. This is the lower bracket finals. No more second chances. This is your last chance to get your revenge story up and running. For Godparticles, they could just get their chance to take down their opposition, but for Truerippers, they're possibly gonna get sent home.
That's exactly what is gonna happen, man. If they are not gonna go ahead and step things up right now, it's pretty much just gonna be over. The problem for the side of Truerippers is that they've lost quite a lot of rounds, right? Rounds that were supposed to be theirs, but they just slipped up.
Anything.
Yeah, they were not able to do anything. Thanks to Knight Rider and his immense potential on this Phantom. Oh, never mind. This time around, those will get taken down. Well, he loves the Mercedes Formula One team, so maybe a little bit of an inspiration from there. Being quick and faster than any other car out there.
It just goes to show that Bones is just another level when he's in his element. Like, look at this man, 15 and 15. He's leading the charge on a Cypher, but then again, he took down the other top fragger, being Knight Rider. And Assassin, do you want to say how many kills Knight Rider has? Just say it.
I hate to say this, but he has 32 kills, guys. 32 frags, 11 deaths. The guy's a monster.
Even if you add everyone else's kills, the top 3, he still has more kills.
Well,
How?
10 seconds left.
I didn't want to rub it in on the side of Truerippers, but you made me do it, you bad boy.
Okay, don't call me a bad boy like that. People
Night Rider.
in chat are gonna get another idea. But still, hey, the defenders, they're gonna be able to take one more round. They keep their hopes and dreams alive. And at the same time, Godparticles, they kind of spend way too much time trying to think about what exactly happened to Knight Rider. And they didn't have Knight Rider to take initiative. And they just fell apart right there and then. 11 and 9, it's completely. They still have a lot of money to work with. But for Truerippers, this is the second. This is the second win that they needed. They can take a deep breath. They can recollect themselves and be like, hey, boys, 3 more rounds. 3 more rounds to head on down over onto match point. We can do it. We can take it all away, and we can head on down over to the third map.
I don't know,
These are the
Godparticles. I don't know, Godparticles and this current energy that they have around themselves feels a lot like global esports. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does. It feels like the momentum that they carry, it's just so beautiful. Normally for global esports, they always pick up a breach instead of a sky. But the thing about the sky is that it allows you to play the operator on the jet. Normally the jet does not have the luxury of playing an operator. Because with the breach, you need to have that flash and dash combination ready at all times. But with the sky, your other entries and your other initiators can do a lot as well. But still, that's gonna cost them. Paradox, you missed out on a very crucial shot. And with that, you're gonna be in for a world of hurt. The B side's gonna get, the A side's gonna get completely opened up. They're gonna be able to rush on in. And with that, it's already done and dusted. That's gonna be a 5 versus 5 retake on the cards already.
I was just seeing a little bit of a global esports energy from the side of Godparticles. I mean, you know, funneling your resources for the duelist, for your main man, is going ahead and setting up Knight Rider for success.
Going in for more, man, and Knight Rider, he's just swinging out and he doesn't give a damn. Knight Rider, he gets a triple kill, and Scargod's gonna be coming on down through with the Scar Peak to shut down his last on towards the face of Masters. 12 and 9, Assassin, 12 and 9. Knight Rider, what is this man on? He's going out like it's nobody's business and he's just tapping them out of existence. What is this?
You're
Family's
seriously
back at home, man.
Yeah, you're seriously gonna be kidding me, Knight Rider. I mean, come on.
Just get an ace and get the 40 bomb.
What are you gonna do? Get a 40 bomb? I mean, you're already on 35 kills.
Just
get an ace.
40 bomb. Just get an ace. End it off with style.
Or maybe, I've seen this happen before, you know, to try and get that 40 bomb. Teams tend to just give away a round.
No, Assassin, don't give Knight Rider any ideas.
I know exactly where you
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, please, no, not like that, Paradox. Oh my god, his feelings just got toyed with, just like my feelings did a couple of months ago.
Oh, Knight Rider. Nice try, though. Yeah. All he had to do was just go up close and personal and a right click. But it's okay, I guess. He just wanted to not run out of the knives. Wanted to make use of everything and just, you know, finish off the round in style with the knives itself. But hey, Scargod, look behind you. It's going to be Bones coming in. But just on the other hand, he's going to say the same to Bones. And Bones, he's going to be played by Mr. Logister. Master, all down to him. 1 versus 3. Shivi, he's going to get Master. Yep, he's going to get Master with the Hunter's Fury. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Team Godparticles to win off the lower bracket finals. And they're going to beat the side of Truerippers in a fashionable way.
Dude, Knight Rider, man, he felt so stylish in the way that he's flicking around that operator. Close range operator shots is not something that's easy to hit. Knight Rider's making it look simple, but trust me, if you just micro adjust a tiny little bit too much, it's already done. You're gonna miss that shot. But this guy, he's just flicking around like it's nobody's business. He knows exactly how to flick. He knows exactly how to take these engagements. My God. Knight Rider ended it off on 36 kills. 36 on a jet. He single-handedly took down the entire server most of the time. That's how good he was feeling today.
Yeah, I mean, Knight Rider, he definitely was feeling it. He had everything going on. in his favor. It's like he woke up on the right side of the bed and everything just aligned, like the stars aligned for him. And that's exactly what happened for the side of Godparticles today. An amazing showcase of that dominant play throughout Breeze and Haven. We're going to relive all of it for the map of Haven, as we're going to be jumping straight into towards the match highlights, and we're going to take a quick look as to what exactly happened throughout the map of Haven. Aggressive, I want you to go ahead and give us your ideas or your thoughts as to what exactly went wrong for the side of Truerippers, because I already gave mine throughout the game, and I feel as if the energy coming out from the side of Godparticles, right? It feels like they have a much better idea and a read, and it was just out there. Like it's not even hard to read. It was just out there that Truerippers did not do their homework.
Truerippers, they were like, okay, maybe we as a squad, we're going to be able to do anything that we want. We can go in for the same strategy that we've always been going for. But the thing is, how much can you rely on that? Can you actually just be like, hey, we're the best squad on Haven. There's no one that can touch us. Let's head on down over to the highlights to get a visual representation of that. But that's the thing. It felt like Truerippers, they were like considering, okay, nothing's going to happen to us. Who's going to be the one to counteract us? Our strategy is pretty much flawless. That's kind of what it felt like. Truerippers, they were going in there for the same strategy over and over and over again that they are known for. They're consistently taking the fights that they are always taking. But the thing is, why are they doing something like that? Where were the adaptations? Where were the switches in playstyle? I saw none of that. And then again, I have to give props towards the side of Truerippers for one thing. They were playing a lot more together as a squad in this one, you have to say. They were taking fights together. They were trying to go in for trades, but still, it was not perfect. A lot of the problems that happened in the map of Breeze pretty much carried forward on the map of Haven as well. This is a much more better map for them, yes. This is a map where they're much more comfortable, and yes. But that's the thing. After you play map number 1 in such a fashion, after you play the first initial game in pretty much a carefree mood, that mood's going to carry forward on towards the map of Haven, and it took the side of Truerippers way too long to try and fix that. And Godparticles, they just swept them off their feet and carried away the momentum in a matter of seconds. Like, Truerippers, they spent way too much time trying to fix their problems that they were not able to adapt to a lot of the strategies being employed by the members of Godparticles. And yeah, Knight Rider's just having a really good day. There's nothing that you could do about that, but if you double peek him, how is he going to be able to kill both of you at the same time? The coordination of the peaks were just not there, and they were just trying to solo peek Knight Rider consistently throughout the entire game. That's not going to net you a kill on him. He's just way too good today. And how do you beat a player that's just feeling himself that much on an operator? Just swing him, man. Swing him like you're swinging from India to Narnia in a matter of 2 seconds. And then, yeah, one of you are going to die, but
okay.
Still, there's another one still alive to go in for the kill now, isn't there?
I mean, why do you make this India to Narnia joke, man? What's up with that?
Hey, what do you want to tell? What do you want me to say? They're gonna go from Bangladesh to Narnia, something to Narnia, yeah?
Okay. Well, Narnia it is, but I feel as if Truerippers actually did not want to go to Narnia. All they wanted was to win this match, but Godparticles, well, it looks like that they threw Truerippers into Narnia.
They got thrown inside of the closet and then thrown into the ocean as well. Sorry if none of you actually watched Narnia. If you guys didn't watch it, then I'm really sorry. That's going to be one spoiler.
It's a nice series of movies. It's good. The Chronicles of Narnia. It's a nice movie, but what was more nice was the play coming out from the side of Godparticles today, and we are all very proud of the performance coming out from the side of Godparticles. So cheers, boys. Thank you so much for such an amazing performance. I mean, we're definitely astonished to see you guys dominating like this. It's not like we did not see that coming, but we just expected a little bit more coming out from the side of Truerippers, right? We expected them to at least get 1 or 2 maps or possibly even win it out, because they've had an amazing run throughout most of the tournaments. And yeah, I mean, Truerippers, to see them getting taken down and ripped apart into pieces, but the side of Godparticles like this, definitely goes on to show that Godparticles are doing their homework and they are working to get themselves in a position where they're just going to be unbeatable. Every day they're just putting in the hours, putting in the work, and it's definitely showing off.
Especially from the side of Knight Rider, man. Like, this guy, when he's on his high confidence mode, it's like nothing can stop him. Scargod as well showing massive improvements. Chevy just being an absolute aim god, being able to just be an anchor for his team. And then there's Legesta and Ember. You can always rely on these two to set up his teammates beautifully. Ember, he's kind of like that unsung hero, though, assassin. You don't see him on the scoreboard that much, but in the backgrounds, you can see how much he's doing. Every single wall, gravity well, smoke. He's placing them so beautifully that all of the members of Godparticles, they know how to get the full value out of it. Every smoke has a nook and cranny that they know about. And Godparticles, they see it and they're like, oh, instantly, oh, this is the strategy. Oh, this is the strategy. This is how I'm supposed to take the fight. This is how I'm supposed to take the engagement. That's happening throughout the entire game, ladies and gentlemen. And this is one of the main reasons why Godparticles, they're an absolute dominant force in our scene. And hey, remember what we were saying, that Godparticles, they're this close to getting into that tier 1 scene. They're this close of breaking from the tier 2 into tier 1. They're at tier 1.3 now. Like, they're this close.
Tier 1.3?
The tier 1.3 is like 3 digits closer to tier 1. They're getting there. Like, just a little bit more. You gotta remember that they have a lot more tournaments coming. And there's a spicy one right around the corner for them to go into. And if they're able to take that as well, man, I think that we could be crowning a new tier 1 that could just take on the juggernauts of Global, EXO, and of course, Velocity.
Awesome. Well, with that, we are pretty much done with the low bracket finals. Let's quickly take a look at the map veto screen and again, tell you guys what exactly happened throughout this best of 3. It was the best of 3, but it got done in 2 maps. Godparticles, they just walked. I mean, I wouldn't say walked away. They just ran away with the victory here. 13-2 on the map of Breeze. Yeah, they pretty much just ran away with the victory here. 30-2 on the map of Breeze, 30-9 on the map of Haven. And it was just an outstanding performance coming out from the side of Godparticles. So cheers to Godparticles. Congratulations once again on winning off this lower bracket finals. Could be seeing you up there in the semis and the grand finals as well. But for now, though, that was pretty much it for today, at least from our side. But I'm sure that Amazon isn't done yet. They have got the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale going throughout the day, throughout the week. These are the final days, guys. Please don't miss out on this spectacular chance of getting whatever products that you guys were looking forward to, because these kind of sales, they don't come very often. And Amazon partnering up with us so that we can, go ahead and tell our lovely gamers and brethren to just go ahead and pick up all the peripherals and the products you guys were looking forward to is just amazing. So yeah, please go ahead. Check out the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale live now using the link down in the description below. Products, LG Ultragear, Logitech, Steel Series, HyperX, everything is on sale. Please go ahead, check it all out using the pinned comment in the chat and the link down in the description below as well. With that, me and Aggie, we are going to go ahead and wrap things up. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's lower bracket finals of the Amazon Great Indian Valorant Championship. Thank you so much. We're going to be seeing you guys tomorrow with more and more amazing Valorant action coming out from the side of Amazon Great Indian Festival Valorant Championship. Until then, you guys were watching the Amazon Great Indian Festival Valorant Championship in association with Logitech, Intel, and LG Ultragear. See you guys tomorrow.
free.